Alright, let's dive into the Umbrella Academy Season 4, Episode 1. It's been over 2 years since we last saw the gang, and this premiere wastes no time reminding us of where we left off. But, let's be real. A lot of what went down in Season 3 doesn't even matter anymore. This episode feels like a soft reboot. We're not just in another alternate timeline. The show skipped 6 years ahead from the Season 3 finale. That means, once again, we spend the whole premiere catching up on what our heroes have been up to in this new world. And speaking of retooling, the show doesn't even touch on that mid-credits teaser from the last season. You know, the one where Ben is chilling on a subway in Seoul. All you really need to know is that the Umbrella Academy members are now stuck in a timeline where their powers are completely gone and their lives have taken some wild turns. Luther, he's a stripper in a grimy bar. Allison, she's doing detergent commercials. Klaus, a sober germaphobe. Victor owns a bar and has broken more hearts in Nova Scotia than we can count. Ben, fresh out of prison for a crypto scam. Diego, juggling package deliveries and 3 kids with Lila. And 5, he's a deep cover CIA agent, which might be more than a little useful. The show really shines when it just lets these characters bounce off each other, like in the scene where they all end up at a kid's birthday party. Classic Umbrella Academy. Now we get introduced to a new group called the Keepers, which is somewhere between a support group and a cult. The leaders, none other than Nick Offerman, aka Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec, and Megan Mullally, who we all loved as Karen Walker in Will and Grace. These two are perfect fits for this oddball world. The Keepers are all about something they call the Umbrella Effect. Think Mandela Effect, but with weirder, shared memories. They believe that getting back to the real timeline will either save the world or end it, and they seem pretty chill with either outcome. This leads to Five and Lila going undercover at a Keepers gathering as Jerome and Nancy, even though Five's CIA bosses couldn't care less about this conspiracy. But then the conspiracy lands right on his doorstep. Victor gets kidnapped by a laundromat owner, Cy Grossman, played by David Cross, who just wants their help finding his daughter, a former keeper who vanished months ago. But here's the kicker. How are they going to save the day without their superpowers? That's the spark for undoing the cliffhanger from Season 3. In Cy's daughter's stash, they find a jar of marigold that can bring back their powers. The group votes against using it, but Ben, being Ben, spikes their drinks anyway. "See you on the other side, fuckfaces," he says, and just like that, we're back in superhero territory. This final season kicks off strong, with top-notch cinematography, as always. There are also some juicy tidbits to keep an eye on. Allison's strained relationship with her daughter Claire, Claire's budding friendship with Klaus, Diego catching Five and Lila together, and even a quick mention of Sloane, Luther's lost wife. Plus, the show is packed with Easter eggs for hardcore fans, like Hazel's dog mask and a VHS of Allison's cringeworthy movie franchise. So, yeah, this season premiere might be setting up yet another timeline, but I can't wait to see where it takes our heroes. Stay tuned for my deep dive into Episode 2, and don't forget to like and subscribe to D2 Chat for more breakdowns and analyses coming your way.